Hello there, my name is Giles Coughlin and I am the signal provider Kingdom Trade on Zulu Trade, and I provided this video to show you the basics for the method which I use for my system. My screen here consists of a number of bars. Now you might notice that these look different to your normal candlestick charts. It's because they are. These are average price bars, and these give a visual representation of a smoothed out price. So it gives you a better way as a trader to see what the actual average price has been over the course of days and weeks. And it's just a superior way for this system to trade. At the core of this system is the Trader's Dynamic Index, which you can see at the bottom of the screen. It's the yellow, the green, and the red and the blue lines. And this system provides a way of visually recognizing changes in market price. So the way I trade this is when you have a crossover of the green and red line, what you do is you trade in line with that crossover. So here we see the second bar. My entry wants to be on the second average price bar after a crossover. Here it's not so much of a crossover, it's not so easy to see, but you can see that the rising volatility, you would enter somewhere on the retrace of this bar, you would put your stop below the nearest swing point, which would in this case would be 11229. That would be my emergency stop. And then I would be trading long, and you can see there's plenty of opportunity for long trades there. I say my emergency stop is placed underneath the nearest swing point. However, if price would have entered around this area here, which is about your average true range value, about 2 ATR, if price retreated and closed in this area, I would look to manually close the trade. But the emergency stop is there just in case. Let's follow on, and you can see, okay, the next crossover. Oh, we get another crossover here. Okay, this would be a good opportunity. It's the second color change candle. We've got a cross of the green and the red, and we would enter in short on a retrace on this bar here, and you can see there's plenty of downside potential for a short-term move. And you can see, okay, my stop would have been above the swing high. That's my emergency stop. And so I'd held the position with this initial drop, and I've just kept the position. I would have seen this retrace. That would have been an opportunity for me to add more position short in. But then you see the price would have spiked up towards this 116 region. And what I would do in this situation is I would maintain my emergency stop. But you see, price hasn't closed in that region. So I wouldn't be worried about that. And I would just continue to allow the profit to grow and close positions out as they went down in profit. You can see that this trade carries on. We get another crossover green-red here. We could enter on a retrace of this bar. Again, you'd put your stop above the swing high, swing low, and that your emergency stop. And again, you can see plenty of potential of profit. And now, here we have, again, the second color change bar. We would have entered around this area here. Again, plenty of profit to the upside. Again, exactly the same, although that probably wouldn't have been such a good signal because you had the third bar. I like to enter on the first or the second color change bar because that gives you the most potential for profit. Although sometimes you can trade a bounce, so as the green line goes towards the red line and then accelerates away, that gives you another opportunity of an entry. Again, in this instance, I wouldn't be putting my stop above the swing high if I was entering here. My stop would be above 2 candles back, so a much tighter stop than just a swing high, swing low. And this is a trade that I've just recently taken. I entered the trade on this candle here. You can see it's the second color change bar. Entered it long. My stop was below the nearest swing point, and I took profit as price took up away into this center. So there's a brief explanation of how I use the Trader's Dynamic Index to trade on Zulu Trade. My signals are Kingdom Trade, And I just hope that this helps you understand the system that I'm using so you can have confidence that my method is something you can understand. You could even copy yourself, but this is the method I'm using. This is the heart of it, and I hope this has been helpful for you. Any questions or comments, please just let me know, and if you want any specific information, then hopefully I can provide another video just explaining to you how I use this system so you can have utmost confidence in what I'm doing. Okay, that's all for now. Tune in for another video, which I hope to do in the future. This is just the first one to get you started to know what I do. Okay, thank you. Bye.